Welcome back, everyone, to more Gateway to the Savage Frontier. We just picked up Eric, the human that looks like a dwarf. We rescued him from a room filled with evil orcs and trollskis. And now we are back in the main area of Silverymoon. We kind of got to hang out here for 6 more days because we need to attend this Festival of Mielikki. So we'll keep going around and checking shit out. Uh-oh. There she is. There's that plate mail, y'all. Well, we're going to definitely buy some for Trog. Brings it down to -2. Movement is kind of a factor in this. Obviously, having low AC is the most important thing, but getting to the enemies quick, especially magic users, and having your characters around the magic users, your fighters, specifically, that's kind of a big deal. Clock could probably use some plate mail too, though. Let's go ahead and grab her some plate mail. It's expensive, but it's worth that extra point in AC. I'm going to leave Lug Lug with his +1 chainmail to give him that 12 movement. Fidget will also leave... Well, he's already at 6. He might as well go to plate mail. That'd bring him down to -3 armor. Just depends on how much money we want to spend. And we have this jewelry to appraise as well. Let's go ahead and do that. No gems or jewelry, eh? Somebody's got it. Excuse me? Oh, we gotta physically take it. I got you. Come on, big money. 872. Well, not 3,000 gold, but let's sell it. And, yeah, I mean, for now it makes sense to go ahead and buy some plate mail also for Fidget. I'm not really worried about backstabbing with him. It's going to be... Honestly, I don't even know why you make a thief. I guess it's in hopes that you actually have to utilize the thief with lockpick here and there, but you can always bash fucking shit open in this. I just always feel thematically you have to have a thief. But is backstabbing worth wearing regular leather versus plate mail? Fuck no. Fuck no. But if we find some +5 leather, yeah, that's a different story. But we're not going to find +5 leather in this, and probably not in the next game either. So we're buying a plate mail for now. Argue with me in the comments if you want. You're not going to fucking win. Go ahead and trade those to Crevish. I'll buy Dingleberry here some plate mail too. Fuck it. Can't sell NPC stuff, so your best just to drop it. Still have 325 platinum. There is a magic shop in this area where we can get some gloves of dexterity, but I think we're going to need a lot more gold than we have now. I think plate mailing everyone out was probably just the best thing we could do at this point. So Cumberch is 986 movement. These guys are squishy. I feel like I'm just gonna throw a bow on these guys. Too squishy. So let's buy homie. We're gonna have another archer here. That's okay. Dual archers, good thing. I'm really pissed off that GBC has his icon looking like a little dwarf wizard with a dagger when he was clearly a brutish fighter. His icon in the game better not fucking look like that when we get into a fight. Let's buy him a couple more arrows as well. Not too many. Okay, 6 movement, 12, 12, 6, 6, 6. That's a good number. And 12. Alright, I'm happy with that. And then we'll take our money. Still got 223 platinum. And we got a good little outfit going. Good little outfit. Let's go ahead and save because that was a lot of work. And I'm going to pour beer. We'll be right back. Hall of Training. Well, we don't need to go there yet. Villarreal's shop of useful items. How useful, you say? Not fucking very useful at all. Secret door here. It's a fight! Ah, son! Kraken captain, eh? I'm not too worried. He's in a bit of trouble. Alright, well, at least Eric looks like a fighter. So, man, now we got a fucking 8-person party here. All right, take your share, boys. It's okay. I'm not fiending for any experience or money. We'll all come in good time. Oh, but we are going to take plate mail because we can sell the shit out of that. This appears to have been a hideout for the KRAKEN spies in Silverymoon. Looking through the many papers stored here, you find a map, and you copy it as journal entry 20. It's a map, y'all. We're going to have to go to the actual journal book. And here is the map out of the journal book. It's the map found in Silverymoon, but what can it be for? Moonbridge Boat Reynolds. Your feet walk on solid ground of the Moonbridge, and the deep blue water remains far below. It's basically an invisible bridge. It's pretty fucking cool. I can assure you that a bridge does in fact lead north from in front of this guardhouse. Do proceed carefully, though. Safety first. Carved in the front of this building are the words, "The Ladies' College." Well, you know Ron Stock's gonna stop in here. Me too! You talk with the dean and record her comments. Record her comments as journal entry 26. It's really been quite terrible, quite awful here. The area near the docks of the north bank of the river are full of lizard men and other monsters. Here, in Silverymoon, it's unheard of. It's as if someone's trying to keep the good law-abiding folk away from the river. Perhaps the orcs plan a great offensive and are trying to deprive us of supplies. What will become of us? Silverymoon was such a peaceful town. I just don't know. Anyways, there's plenty of girls here to fuck. Have at it. The inscription's the Vault of the Sages. Oh dear! A man named Amanatis was here, but he has disappeared, and I'm very worried about him. You record the rest of your conversation as journal entry 16. Oh my, it's good to see you. Yes, Amanatis and his assistant were indeed here, but look, the room's been torn to pieces, and look at all the blood on the floor. Oh my. I fear something terrible has befallen them. May Maestra guide you to his aid. The small bedroom looks like the scene of a fierce and bloody battle. Everything in it has been smashed or left in disarray. You search carefully and record what you find as journal entry 15. In the debris, you find a scrap of paper with the inscription ENWNWN. Go straight between turns until you must turn again. Use the knock on hidden door to the right. So east, northwest, northwest, north. Okay. Committed to memory. It's a fight! It's a bunch of dead fucking orcs is what it is. I mean, these guys are screwed. This takes us back to Pool of Radiance. Barbarians attack! A sign hovers above this door, unattached in any visible way to the wall behind it. It says, Miresk School of Thaumaturgy. Magic items for sale. Fuck yeah, give me all that shit. We want these $10,000, 10,000 gold piece gauntlets of Dizex. I think we do. Do we? I mean, will they give Fidget 18 dexterity? He's really the only one that needs it. But anyways, as you can see, we can buy clerical spells, potions of extra healing, potions of speed, some +1 arrows, +1 daggers. But really, I just want those gauntlets. Actually, I'd give them to Clot. Well, she's got 17. Yeah, Clot or Fidget could use them. Everyone else is ended up with 18 dex. And I don't think they go higher than that. Anyways, we don't have 10,000 gold on us. Mielikki's Glade. The words Hall of Mielikki are carved into the stone above this door. A banner below the proclaims 5 more days into the festival. This forge and blacksmith shop is deserted. A hand-lettered sign says shop and forge closed. We'll return for Festival of Mielikki. Well, let's go to the tavern and rest for a long fucking time then. We don't want to miss the festival, so let's not get too fucking crazy. Three more days. Tomorrow. To the south lies Mielikki's Glade. Mielikki's festival is being celebrated here. You record your impressions as journal entry 10. Ah! All around us there was activity, with music of many lutes and the snap of 100 banners flapping in the breeze. In the heart of the glade, a chorus of young girls sang a blessing of the trees, and the birds seemed to echo back a happy, chirping refrain. People everywhere were walking hand in hand, talking softly and reveling in the beauty around them. It was almost enough to make us forget the worries and dangers that had brought us here to Silverymoon. Welcome. For adventurers like you, I can also offer a selection of weapons. How can I help you? Let's discuss the festival. The man peers at you intently. Why do you ask me about the festival? Because I was sent from Nesme. The blacksmith heaves a sigh of relief. I was afraid you'd never come here. Follow me. A secret door swings open in the back of the shop, and Broadhand leads you through to another room. You record what happens next as journal entry 30-3. Holy shit, fuck. I can't even fit all this on here. We're going to have to go to the other journal. Yeah, this is a mega long journal entry. Broadhand led us into a small hidden room decorated with images and statues of Bane. He obviously believed us to be fellow Banites from the Temple of Nesme. I was worried when I sent my letter and no messenger came bearing a reply. I'm glad to see you've arrived during the festival as I suggested. Once the Zentarum would have been content with having found a way to open this safe caravan route through the great desert. They would have let time pass, allowing towns and villages to become dependent on a supply route that only the Zentarum controlled. Then quietly but inexorably, the hidden reins of power would be pulled into their grasp. Now they agreed to seize the northern realms as unbounded and impatient, sending armies across the great desert. Who would have ever believed it? They have forgotten that a single dagger at midnight may sow greater terror than 10,000 swords at dawn. So greater terror. Anyways, even now they are completing their complex on the eastern edge of the desert and are reclaiming the dead city of Ascor on the western edge as well. They have forged alliances with the Krakens and with other forces in the north. I also hear tales that something big is going on in Lorkth. Magic items of great power are being collected for the task, and I've been assured that they do indeed have the power to allow the safe crossing of the desert. We must strike now. Controlling the realms of the Moonseed to the Sea of Swords will greatly strengthen the Zentarum, and the historic balance between Zentarum and the Banites will be lost. Visiting here at Silverymoon at the Vault of Sages is the wizard I wrote you about, Emilior Amentatus, from Secomber. He learned much of this plot from a slave who had escaped the Zentarum caravan, and is convinced he can stop it with his magical powers. He sent a message to a fellow wizard here in Silverymoon, but one of my acolytes waylaid the courier, and we learned of the plan. Since Amentatus has now come here himself, he must have received word of the messenger's death, and is willing to take great risk to defeat the Zentarum. You must find Amentatus quickly. Help him in this task, but do not tell him you are Banites, or he will never listen to you. For all his brilliance, he refuses to accept the beauty of pure evil, and he will never know the joy we find in Bane. Hurry now, as we speak, our enemies make progress on our path. He slipped out of the room, motioning for us to wait a short time before leaving to complete our mission. All right. The plot thickens. Okay, secret door and no fucking goodies. Well, it's time we head to the next city, which is going to be EVERLUND. Oh my god, giant fucking frogs! Night, froggies. EVERLUND is not far. It's right here. Welcome to EVERLUND. Amenitus, the magic user, apparently is being held captive in this city. We must find him. Alright. Have our area map here as well. All these cities kind of look the same. A small stone fountain splashes noisily in the courtyard. Your eyes tell you this is a stable. Your ears scream out to much more urgent detail. You can hear the sound of a large animal eating. You come across a group of owlbears huddled around the remains of a horse. They turn on you and charge. They're big and bad. I want to cast magic missile. Time to light them up. I'm immobile, but that don't mean I can't kill you. We like gems. That's what gets us rich, bitch. The party passes through a secret door and descends a steep ramp. Green mold grows on the wall and water drips from the ceiling. The ramp starts to level off again here, and the amount of water dripping on your head seems to decline. As you enter the room, a man has been using a whip to drive two owlbears back into a corner. Once they see the party, however, both man and owlbear turn to attack their common enemy. Must be out of darts. Just in case. I don't want to blow my detect magic spell quite yet. Save on J Daddy. Let's get our prayer on, baby. Got a giant battle ahead of us. On the far side of the room, an old man stands chained to the wall. A drooling owlbear facing him on either side. Two men watch, and one of them is saying, "Him try to cast a spell. They'll tear his arms off." That's it. Eat a dick. That was it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, we want all the goodies. Eric rushes to the old man and embraces him. "Amanitus," he cries, "tears not abandon us. I have reached you in time." "Well, well, well," says the old man, as he releases him from his chains. "I thought that help would come. Yes, quite likely it was. Quite likely." You record what happens next as journal entry 29. It's another doozy. These are long fucking journal entries, my folks. We quickly summarized for Amanitus that we had learned thus far. We also told how some Banites believed that only he could stop the forces of Zentil Keep from conquering the lands of the savage frontier. "What was revealed to you by the Banites is correct," he said when we'd finished. "I learned much of the tale from an escaped slave who had been a servant to the Zentirum General Valgamon, and my investigations since have only served to confirm how great the danger truly is. Although most of their story has been lost in time, I know now that the 4 statuettes were created in ancient Ascor. They were powerful magical items used in the defense of the city. Although precisely how they worked is still a mystery, one was crafted to focus on each direction of the compass, protecting Ascor from enemies to the north, east, west, and south. When the city fell into ruins, the statuettes passed from owner to owner throughout the savage frontier for many centuries. They traveled in directions very different from their names. For example, the statuette of the east has for many years been hidden somewhere in the west. Now the Zentirum have dispatched Valgamon to collect the statuettes. They believe that by returning the statuettes to Ascor, they can open a safe path through the Great Desert. Through that path, they intend to send armies to conquer the entire savage frontier. We must find and seize the statuettes before Valgamon can collect them, or a pall of darkness will fall across the north. My magical investigations cannot tell me exactly where they're located, but I have a sense of that place where each statuette now lies. To find them, you cannot follow a map of the road beneath your feet. I can lead you to your goals only by revealing the pathways that you must trace within your own souls. First, you must lift your eyes with hope, even if the vision which fills them is one of evil. The statuette of the east is located in a great tower, and when you look up its many spires, you shall know that you have found it. Next, you must seek small truths within the large, unfathomable world, for these are the only truths that you will ever truly know. The statuette to the west lies in a small chest carved from the pearl of a great oyster, in a small room carved from the rock of a great mountain, which itself made small by the greatness of the sea. You must then travel to the place to which people do not wish to go, because we never truly covet that which we can easily attain. The statuette of the north lies nowhere close by, but on the long way that many travelers nonetheless must pass. Then you must soar where even the birds cannot fly, and have faith that even without wings you can reach such great heights. The statuette of the south lies both high above and far below the surface of the land. If you gain the 4 statuettes, take them to Ascor. I have created one more special item which, when combined with the 4 ancient images, will turn the Zentarum's planned triumph into total and irreversible defeat. But this can only be accomplished in the ancient plaza of Ascor. He reached into his robes and drew out a small square card that looked like it was made of a thin layer of metal. Runes were embossed upon it. "This isn't it," he exclaimed, annoyed. "But I suppose you should take it anyways. It's one of my latest inventions. I call it the Card of Counting. If you carry it in the vaults in Yartar, Neverwinter, and Silverymoon, they will all save and exchange your valuables as if they were really just one place. Could be quite handy, yes, quite handy. Don't leave here without it." "Well, that's it. Good luck to you. You may find your path easy to follow. You could come visit me at any time at my house in Succomba, and if I've learned more about any of the statuettes, I'll be happy to share the information with you. Goodbye." "The magic item?" we asked. "There was an important magic item you're going to give us." "Oh, yes, mustn't forget. Very important." He searched through his robes once more. Amanitus reaches deep within his robes and hands over a rather plain-looking ring. "This is the crucial item I have created," he pronounces. "Do not let its simple visage mislead you. Its power is indeed great." Eric explains rather gruffly that he must go back to Succomba with Amanitus to protect him. "Go now," says Amanitus. "Our future is in your hands. Yartar should be your first destination. We know the KRAKEN have a base there. Visit me in Succomba from time to time, for I may find more clues to aid you in your quest." Okie dokie. The quest continues. This building is being used as a storage and rest area by a crew waiting to start work on a new road between EVERLUND and Yartar. Bash that fucking door down. Skeletons attack? What are skeletons doing in the city? Claude, do you know how to turn undead? Bye-bye, skeletons! You're no match for a 6th level cleric. Ghouls attack! I don't see any ghouls. I'm not running from shit. Especially when we got a master cleric over here. Gave these motherfuckers some hit points, though. We got that resistance. Zombies attack! Zombies! They're just straight destroyed. They're not even turned. Unable to escape. It's like free XP. It's like taking candy from a baby. Anyways, this area is filled with undead, obviously. I'm not sure any of this matters. I think we can head back to Yartar. I'm afraid I have nothing to sell you. Like many of the merchants, I've been cleaned out by robbers, but feel free to look around. Okay. Well, shit, now I feel bad. If you hit a rob us, you're too late. We've been wiped out. And soon the caravans won't be able to stop in EVERLUND because all the caravan suppliers will be out of fucking business. Go ahead and get all of our shit back here. Alright, well, we got gems and jewelry. Can go ID that. Or praise, rather. Had 1,000 gold piece there. There we go. There we go. Pull that money and let's go ahead and get Lilith and Ronstock some darty darts. We did not have Eric in the party too long, but that's alright. He's just eating up XP and taking our monies. That bitch made off with some nice plate mail too. Little turd bucket. So he's good on arrows. So you can always tell if shit's magical if it sells for a lot of money. That's one way you don't have to spend a detect magic spell. So that's regular plate mail. That's obviously regular. Hey, it's good gold though. Yeah, none of that's magical. Let's deposit 400. We'll keep 280. Deposit the gold. It's usually best to carry platinum with you because you get more bang for your buck as far since money does cause encumbrance in this. You don't want to be overloaded. So it's best just to take, you know, a couple thousand gold in platinum. Pretty sure it's 10 gold pieces to a platinum piece, but I don't think this game converts it that way. Seems more like 5. Should be, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played, but I thought it was 10 silver and a gold, 10 gold and a platinum, 2 electrum and a gold, and 100 copper and 2 a gold. But fuck, it's been a minute. Don't quote me. Anyways, as you can see, we have a substantial amount of money now. 3,000 gold and 900 platinum. So, yeah. We could try to go buy those gauntlets of dexterity. It's not a bad idea, actually. See if those are worth it. I don't think there's a boatload of magical shit in this first game. Hopefully they up the ante in the next one. Called Treasures of the Savage Frontier. Let's save on A and J. A wagon with a broken wheel blocks the street before you. You turn to go around it, but find your way blocked by a shepherd with a flock of sheep. Suddenly, you feel many hands grasping at your arms. Before swords can be drawn or spells prepared, you are pulled through a hidden door and down a narrow stairway. The party is thrown on the hard stone floor of a windowless room. You look up to see a man with a long face and thin, cruel lips, dressed in a black robe. You record what happens next as journal entry 22.
You pathetic little simpletons! Did you think that a puny group of sniveling would-be heroes like yourselves could change an iota of my plan? Valgamon does not deal with your kind. I can snuff out your lives with the heel of my boot, as I would the tiniest of carrion-crawling insects. I will leave the trivial task of killing you to my kraken host. He turned and swept out of the room as the heavy door slammed shut behind him.
Here we are. If you remember that map we pulled up in the journal earlier, it is a map of this place. We are now in the KRAKEN Complex in Yartar. And yeah, it's a shitty place. You can't rest anywhere here until we kill the captain, so we have to be careful. It's a good place to be overpowered, for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to save on E. Different place here, since we are trapped.
Look! The opening above that door. I bet someone good at climbing could squeeze through, of course. They'd have to pull out the grate first, and there might be spiders there, or even rats. Yuck!
You notice a small grating above the doorway. Shall someone try to climb through it? Luglug climbs on the shoulders of Trog, pulls open the grating and climbs through. A moment later, the door has been unlocked. I mean, yeah. Someone with good dex, I would assume.
Lizardmen attack! They look mean.
Pray for these bitches. I'll let us pick or bash through the door. Lizardmen guard the door. They rush to attack. I think I fucked up the early part of this game by fighting hill giants for 3 hours. But hey, we'll get through this LP quickly. The party bursts into the room, surprising the leader of the local Krakens, who sits talking with his Kraken spies. They're all drinking rum with the label that says Kraken. The Krakens leap to their feet, startling the squid swimming lazily behind them. Oh! We actually have a host of people here. A Kraken captain. Okay. I bet they're all fucking melee. Eat a dick! That was a weak-ass fireball. I'm gonna cast magic missile. You're not getting anywhere close to my party, bitch. Game fucking over. Yeah, I think now's a good time to detect. Nothing magical, eh? You search the room and record what you find is journal entry 53. You also find a tattered schedule for ocean trips from the company of the Brazen Pennant. Several weapons were stacked in one corner of the room and suddenly cried out in delight. My magical longsword, the gold braid on its handle tarnished but undamaged, lay amidst the pile of crudely crafted weapons. I ran over, pulled it from its sheath, and examined the blade, still sharp and true as any arrow fired from Helm's bow. Whatever evils might stalk the realms, I knew that for this one moment justice had been done. The gold they'd stolen from us at the end was gone forever, but the sword was honor restored. So when we got, these are the thieves that robbed us in the very beginning of the game. So we actually find 9 gems, and we also find our +2 longsword, which Luglug will happily wield. And he will do 1d8 plus 7 damage now. Also brings his Thaco down too, which is nice. So he should be hitting a lot better. Luglug suggests that this would be a good place for the party to rest, now that the Kraken captain has been defeated. This would be a good place to rest, Luglug. You're absolutely fucking correct. Also be a good place to memorize spells and end the video. It's been fun, folks. I'm going to have fun tearing through this game's ass. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the journey so far, and I will see you soon with the next adventure videos into the gateway of the Savage Frontier.